Okay, we're walking over here towards Mathieu Mazerol, or we call him Matt, and he is the lead engineer on the project. He's going to tell us a little bit about the AI, which is one of the things that we've put the most work into. So, Matt, tell us a little bit about what we're doing that's really next gen in terms of AI and how that translates into cool gameplay for people.
I think all the AI on Assassins is really what is the essence of next gen. I think we're taking a really, really unique approach to AI. We have an approach to building a crowd that's very procedural. So the crowd has a very much like a living, breathing type of atmosphere to it. The characters are generated procedurally, so people don't look the same. Their behaviors are all procedural, so everyone behaves differently. Nothing looks canned. A lot of the animations are procedurally generated. And even just in terms of the amount of animation data we put in to give life to these characters, we've got over 10,000 animations in all for our NPCs, 5,000 for the assassin alone. And compared to past gen on Prince of Persia, there's 500 animations only for the whole game. So now we're talking about orders of magnitude of more life and action that's going on, and we're talking about crowds of hundreds of people here. So this is really exciting. To me, this is a whole new frontier for games, and I think Assassins really captures the essence of that. So.
Yeah, and actually we're running into a lot of challenges too, because this is like not 100 zombies, it's 100 people who you have to believe are part of a real crowd. What are some of the challenges can you tell us about?
Well, one of the big challenges is really getting all of these people to do their own thing without acting stupid. I mean, it's really easy to have lots of people moving around and all this kind of stuff, but to actually have them move around intelligently and avoid each other and do the right body movements and give the right kind of cues and signals, that's completely different. These aren't things that zombies do. You know, zombies don't politely move people out of the way, and they don't get angry, and they just kind of mumble around. And to take that to the next level is really a massive challenge. We've been trying to address that by really pushing the next-gen technology to the next level, taking advantage of all the different cores on the different platforms, really taking a lot of bandwidth out of the machine. And we take advantage of a lot of the horsepower in the new machines to really distribute a lot of the workload, so we can have hundreds of people all running simultaneously on these next-gen hardware.
Cool. And you told us a little bit about the animations and the crowd, and you mentioned how many animations are on the Assassin. There's one feature that I think is really different than what anyone's seen before, which is our rock climbing, or escalade in French. For people who speak French, you'll understand that. Can you talk about some of the next-gen-y stuff that we're doing there?
Yeah, this is actually a really, really unique feature in the game. And the big difference is in most games, your path is very much fixed, and you have a series of level designers that are sort of making a maze for the player, and the player just kind of goes from point A to point B to point C. In Assassins, we just threw that whole idea out the window. So now basically you just build buildings, and the game actually completely detects all the time what a handhold is, what a foothold is, and how to move the character and shift his weight and blend the animations to give a realistic look. And this sounds, really kind of techie on the outside, but what really actually happens when you get the joystick in your hand and you're moving around is you realize you can do absolutely anything anywhere, and it just completely changes the whole experience. Being able to climb up on a building where, and find yourself in an unexpected place, well, to us it's not unexpected, it's the status quo. We don't have places where we prevent the player from going. And this has been a big challenge for us, but once we kind of realized the freedom that this gives, it's a challenge that we're all striving to realize, just because of the openness this gives and the kind of next level this takes the gameplay to.
Okay, Matt, you've sold me. Oh yeah, wait, I'm already working on the project. I don't need to be sold.